Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine as if something unseen is watching you? Imagine that feeling, but in your own home. A home that once was a sanctuary now turned into a playground for the unseen. Picture this. You're alone. Objects begin to shift, moving on their own accord. You feel a cold draft, but all the windows and doors are shut tight. The silence of the house is pierced by the creaking of floorboards, the soft rustling of unseen movements. Each day, the tension mounts, the fear grows, the strange occurrences escalate. You can't shake the feeling of being watched, of being not alone. Then, one chilling night, you feel it. A cold touch brushes against your shoulder. You whirl around, heart pounding, only to meet nothing. No one, just the empty silence of your home. The unseen terror, always watching, always waiting. Can a simple melody hold the power to chill you to the bone? Picture a musician, a maestro of melodies known for their enchanting compositions. But one night, a tune creeps into their dreams, a melody so haunting, so eerie, that it makes their blood run cold. It's not the beauty of the melody that unnerves them, but its chilling resonance. It's a tune that seems to be woven from the silken threads of nightmares, a symphony of the spectral and the macabre. As the days pass, the melody refuses to leave, seeping from the dreamland into their waking hours, its ethereal notes echoing in their ears, tugging at the edges of their sanity. The musician, once a weaver of beautiful harmonies, now finds himself entrapped in the chilling labyrinth of this haunting melody. It drives him to the brink of madness, his mind ensnared by the ghostly tune. Beware the haunting melody, for it carries a chilling secret. What lurks in the shadows when the lights go out? Imagine the comfort of your own home, a sanctuary where you feel utterly safe. Now imagine that safety shattered by a figure, a shadowy silhouette that begins to appear in the corners of your rooms. At first, it's easy to dismiss this as a trick of light or perhaps your imagination playing games. But then it starts to get closer. Each night as you switch off the lights, the figure seems to creep nearer, its form ambiguous yet unmistakably human. The air chills, your heartbeat quickens, and a sense of dread washes over you. It's just a shadow, you keep telling yourself, but the fear is real. One night, in the pitch black, you feel it closer than ever before. You can almost hear its raspy breath, feel its cold presence. You're paralyzed with fear, unable to scream, unable to move. The figure in the shadows waits for the perfect moment to strike. Imagine hearing a cry for help from an abandoned well in the middle of the night. It's the kind of sound that makes your blood run cold and your heart race at a mile a minute. This is the tale of a brave soul who, night after night, was haunted by a distressed call coming from an antiquated well near their house. As the moon rose each evening, the cry grew louder, more desperate, an eerie echo against the silent backdrop of the night. It was a sound that could not be ignored, a plea that tugged at the heartstrings, pulling this person closer to the source. Driven by a mix of fear and morbid curiosity, they found themselves standing at the edge of the well, peering into the abyss. What they discovered was not only chilling to the bone but also baffling, a revelation that turned their world upside down. The cry from the well is not what it seems. Can the wind carry voices from beyond the grave? Imagine the solitary hiker venturing deep into the untamed wilderness. The air is crisp with the scent of pine, and the only company is the rustling of leaves and the occasional bird call. But then, a whisper. It's faint, almost drowned out by the wind. It's your name, carried on the breeze, a spectral voice seeming to beckon you further into the wooded abyss. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, you follow. The path twists and turns, leading you deeper into the unknown. The whispers grow louder, more insistent. They seem to be guiding you, but to what? Suddenly you come upon an old, forgotten graveyard, the tombstones weathered by time and the elements. The whispers quiet down, replaced by an eerie silence. The wind itself seems to hold its breath. It's a chilling encounter, a sobering reminder of the unknown that lurks in the wilderness. The whispers in the wind guide you, but to where? Ever picked up a hitchhiker who wasn't what they seemed? Picture this. You're driving alone on a desolate highway, and there, on the road's edge, stands a solitary figure. Out of pure compassion, you pull over and offer them a ride. The hitchhiker, a woman dressed in a cloak of mystery, steps into your car. Her conversation is light, almost ethereal, and her gaze distant. As the journey continues, the air around you thickens with an eerie silence broken only by the intermittent patter of rain against the windscreen. Suddenly she's gone. Vanished. Yet the car door remains untouched and the seatbelt still fastened. In the rearview mirror, a wisp of cold air carries a note, a chilling warning scrawled hastily, "Beware the road ahead." The phantom hitchhiker leaves no trace but her foreboding message. The phantom hitchhiker leaves a message that sends shivers down your spine. What would you do if you saw a face staring at you from outside your window in the middle of the night? Imagine this chilling scenario. Each night, as you prepare to surrender to sleep, a face appears in your window. Not just any face, but one that is hauntingly familiar, yet you can't quite place it. It's a face without a body, suspended in the darkness, its eyes locked onto yours. This is the eerie reality for one individual. Each evening as the clock strikes midnight, the face materializes. It's as if the darkness outside conspires with the face, drawing it out from the shadows. The face seems to beckon, its eyes imploring, almost pleading for something. But what could a face without a body possibly want? The person lives alone, their house nestled deep in the woods, away from the bustling town. Isolated, vulnerable, the face becomes their unwanted nightly visitor, an entity that sends shivers down their spine. Their fear grows as the face persists, night after night. The intensity escalates. It's no longer just a face. Now it begins to tap gently on the window, the sound echoing through the silent house. Tap, tap, tap. The rhythm is almost hypnotizing, luring the person closer to the window. The face seems to be calling them, a siren in the night. One night, the person decides to confront their fear. They approach the window, their heart pounding in their chest. They reach out, their hand trembling, and pull back the curtain. The face is closer now, its eyes wide, its expression twisted in a silent scream. The person feels a cold hand grip their shoulder, but when they turn around, there's nothing there, just the echo of their own scream ringing in their ears. The face in the window watches, waits, and then strikes. The person is left to wonder, was it a warning, a plea for help, or was it the face's sinister way of saying, "I have you now"? The face is gone, but the terror remains, a chilling reminder of the face in the window.